they're at their best. We'll see if he can be that here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Matt Hughes.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Big fight field here in Chicago, Illinois. We are inside United Center. The house that Michael Jordan built. Going to be back in the Midwest where there are droves of mixed martial arts.
You know, John, championships are won in this building. You see the Michael Jordan statue out front. You know that it's something special. The fans are in for something special tonight. It's going to be loud tonight in Chicago, Illinois.
Huge block there.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Hughes. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Print the shirts, ground and pound. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Inside leg kick is there. Just misses there with the left. There's the jab, there's another one. So the double jab is there by Hughes. Well, don't want to read too much into this singular moment, but a nice job by the boxer to defend the first takedown attempt by the wrestler.
Well, the wrestler told everyone that would listen that this was going to be easy. He was going to be able to put him down and put him down at will. The boxer was able to defend. Let's see now how the wrestler pivots and see if he can build a game plan that still allows for him to get a win.
All right, side control now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Choi.
Oh, right in the mount.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
That was a slick transition.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Hughes.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, that's getting in deep now.
That's real deep, John. He's got to be careful. needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes,
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
that is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing the opponent to get the submission victory.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Hughes' punch to the body, that one is blocked. 45 seconds remain in the round. Takedown defense is there. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Fighters separate from the clinch. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Hughes gets caught with that punch. Round two next.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Flipped him with the jab.
Nice block.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Able to land the left hand there.
Oh, nice.
And a crisp elbow lands.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. There it is. Now he's running him out. Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, has the guard closed here. What a strike from off of his back. Hughes going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. But just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's such a high number.
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
It looks like he's getting close to this arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and
oh, great submission defense. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. And that left hook landed on the button. The Hall of Famer Hughes gets touched there. Another hook to the head. You gotta be careful here. Push kick there to the body. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Takedown defense holds up. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take it on very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Under 2 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Choi gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Just missed with the elbow there. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Oh, pretty good entry here on the double leg takedown. No good.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Hughes gets caught by the straight punch.
Another strike to the head land.
Hughes' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the
huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. But you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
That's a good combination. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Hughes. Well, anytime you are in a ground...
Oh, nice headlock.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Hughes is blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Oh, another strike to the torso right there. Gotta get better defensively, or that's gonna be a real factor as this fight continues.
He's gotta tuck that elbow. Yeah. I mean, he's got that elbow flaring, and every time his opponent's going right up under and landing right to the body. He's gotta do something different right now, or he's gonna get to a point where he will not be able to continue this fight.
Oh, nice job working hard, getting back up. Counter attempt here, but a miss. Hughes' left calf really starting to show signs of bruising now. Back to the single.
Changing the position. He's got to start throwing down.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Hughes. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Let's work, come on.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up.
Gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was to equalize as his punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut. And now, all the blood.
Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, grab a seat. Breathe, relax. You're okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Listen, I need you to keep your hands up. We've been here before.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving forward.
That was a huge moment for him in that round. He found his shot, rocked his opponent, couldn't get the finish, but he had to feel good walking back to the corner and now getting back off of the stool to start the next round.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Hughes' eye is closing up. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now.
Big strike lands.
The big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
separate from the punch now.
Oh! Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point. Where's that going?
You gotta get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you gotta forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep the elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face. Every time, you're gonna just get more and more swollen.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Hughes.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. This is a terrible position.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skills on the ground.
The Hall of Famer Hughes gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be on him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Good kick to the body. Play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really had put his opponent on skates.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish them.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there every...
He's out! Do-Ho Choi with a huge win tonight!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
And here once more with the official decision is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi, with another highlight for the